Welcome back, guys, welcome back. I thought I'd give you a little update on the CB stuff. So I've got my President Randy here. Listen, got a bit of activity. See if we can get in. On the side.
Afternoon, Andy. I'll give you a signal report on the next over back because I'm looking the wrong way. But, yeah, afternoon, mate. How you doing?
No worries, mate, no worries. Yeah, all good, all good. Just, yeah, out and about walking the dogs. Just on this this President handheld, just see what it's, see what it works like.
Yeah, well, giving me 9s over here, mate. Just over the top of the 9s. Get 9 plus 10-ish touch. Yeah, audio's
Pretty good.
as it is with President radio, tinny but very audible. Yeah.
Yeah, Roger. Would you say it's a bit quiet or okay?
No, it's okay, bud. It's a tinny audio. They always, them President Ray handhelds always sound like they've got washed out audio. I don't know what it is. It's just the way they are, I think.
Yeah, it might be. It might be something to do with the. I don't know. I think this one's. I think it's waterproof or water resistant or something. So maybe it's like the membrane or something in there. I don't know. But obviously it's a tiny little mic. I'd be interested to try it with an external mic actually, see what it works like.
Yeah, it could be right, mate. It might have gone waterproof. Sleeving over the mic and stuff, stop water getting him. It compresses the audio. They just don't. It's not muffled. It sort of thins everything out. It's weird.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I haven't actually listened to the audio of this actually recorded back, but I'll have to maybe do that and see. Oh, I just whacked into a tree. This telescopic's about a metre and a half long.
That's mad. Well, so you got a little handheld of like 4 inches with a 3 foot mast stuck out of it.
Exactly. It's the only way. I should have brought the little rubber duck here and seen what that difference makes between the two. But I tell you what, it works pretty well though. It's like a 15 quid antenna off of Amazon. Works pretty nicely. I can get over to old over there when he's sitting on his perch or driveway or whatever it is. But I haven't heard him for a while. What's happened to him?
He's sort of in and out, mate, at the moment. He's had to send his linear off because he's cooked them. As I said to him ages ago, that most radios don't variate the power on SSB. They only do it on AM and FM. He goes, no, mine definitely does it on 4 watts. When I turn it to me, it goes down to 4 watts. I was, okay, fair enough.
Blown it.
But what I was trying to explain to him is that PEP, when he's got loud audio down there, that 4 watts he turned it down to suddenly becomes 12 or 16.
Yeah, that's the trouble, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. So some of them on those radios, they're not regulating it like they would, like a ham radio would. Is that right?
Yeah, all the CB radios, mate, you find that the variable power works okay FM, AM. But on the sideband, even on AM sometimes, because you get the throw of the needle, the oscillation going there, the power goes up slightly every single time. So if you pin them off at like 5 or 6 watts to drive a linear, you suddenly start talking and the radio starts to swing. Your power into the linear can go.
So you learn something from these guys.
6 watts to 20, 25 watts straight into it. Not how much power your little radio wants to put out. We've been doing it on the striker, and at full swing that tries to throw in about 35, 45 watts. He said I can hear this sizzling sound in the thing. It's all right on FM, he said, but I can hear it on the sidebands and AM. I said, yeah, you're cooking your... He said now they're starting to get temperamental about shutting down. I said, yeah, you're burning the relay out.
Ah, okay, yeah, because he had that problem before, didn't he? He had the problem where he was, I remember him blowing it before, and you've had to like sort out fuses. So really, he's done pretty well if it's been doing that. If he's been ramming 30 watts into it, like obviously it's those peaks, isn't it? It's just those peaks, like you say. I've had that with a mag loop, like with the capacitor on, variable capacitor. They're rated for 10 watts or so, but the trouble is when you put like voice processing and stuff on and everything else, then it probably goes over. I just think it's difficult for the electronics to to regulate that, isn't it? Even like on you know, sort of high-end radios, it's probably going to be hard. But yeah. Oh, so he won't come on normal power then. He has to have the full beans.
Yeah, well, it does come on with a striker, but he runs it at full chat now. Well, the idea was that he didn't want it to run it at full chat.
Yeah, I'm taking it. Oh. We're having that power conversation. So interesting stuff. It just goes to show you guys again, you don't need anything like really fancy to enjoy a bit of CB fun. This radio, you know, is a couple of £100, and with this kind of extra antenna on here, you know, it actually performs really well. That one station I was talking to was probably, I don't know, a couple of miles down the road. Not miles away, of course, but, you know, I have actually, as I said in there, you know, made good contacts on this particular setup, like 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10 miles outdoors with this antenna. So, you know, if you are getting into CB and you want to sort of dip your toe in, I always say this is a bit of a kind of like, you know, catch-22, because you have a low power setup and a small radio, you might not hear anyone, or you might not be able to reach the people that you can hear because they might be running ridiculous power, and that becomes a bit of a problem. So just bear that in mind. But if you find a good station, you know, that, and they do exist, ones that actually have their squelch kind of low down and you can actually get in and talk to them, they can hear you, in other words. Basically, you've got to find those guys that have got a good receiving station as well as a transmitting station, you know. That is key. And I'd also encourage the CB community to, you know, start listening for lower power stations, because, you know, not everyone's running 100 watts out of the back of a ham radio. So listen for the little guys. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this one, just to show you a little bit of action on CB, because a few of you guys have been asking for some radio videos. There will be some more coming up as well. I've got, you know, I go through so many different phases with things, and I try and make videos on all these different things. I've got people sending me, companies sending me stuff, so, you know, it's just a constant like juggle of what video I'm going to do next. But, you know, EBIKE stuff, there's going to be more CB radio, there's going to be more ham radio, there's going to be more, you know, RC stuff, FPV, drones, yeah, so much stuff. Anyway, guys, catch you next time.